I sent $20,000 in tuition payments over 3 years, then rang his doorbell on Valentine's Day to find a toddler with his exact face answering, followed by a woman wearing the engagement ring he said he was saving up to buy me. I have 1 hour before my return rideshare times out, and my suitcase gets hauled back to the airport. I'm here to give him a customized Rolex and chocolates, but if I'm wrong, I destroyed the only relationship I've been clinging to. I held the Rolex box in my hand. The porch light clicks on, and the moment freezes in place. The porch light throws a hard yellow circle over my shoes and the heart-shaped box of chocolates. I smooth my coat, lift the little black box like it's proof of devotion, and press the doorbell with my knuckle. In my head, I'm already hearing his laugh. His, "Babe, you didn't," already picturing him pulling me inside that house I've only seen through FaceTime frames.
The door opens before the second chime even fades. A kid stands there, barefoot, pajamas with little dinosaurs, one hand gripping the edge of the door like he owns it. And his face is my boyfriend's face, shrunk down to toddler size. Same straight brows, same dimple in the left cheek, same little half squint like he's sizing me up. I lock the chocolates in the Rolex box against my chest like they're keeping my ribs from cracking. "Hi," I manage. Is Ethan home?" The toddler just stares, calm and curious, like I'm a package he didn't order. A floorboard complains inside. A shadow slides over the entryway. And then a woman appears behind him with a dish towel in her hand. Hair twisted up like she got caught in the middle of wiping counters. Not dressed up, not glamorous. The kind of tired that comes from repetition. And on her left hand, the porch light catches a ring. Not a ring like it, the ring. Oval stone, thin gold band, little diamonds tucked on the sides. The exact ring Ethan texted me a screenshot of. "Someday soon, babe." The one he blamed on tuition every time I asked why it still hadn't happened. My grip tightens until the Rolex box corners dig my palm. She looks from my face to the chocolates to the gift box and back again, polite but wary. "Can I help you?" she asks. My brain tries to protect itself and spits out something useless. "I'm looking for Ethan," I say, and my voice betrays me on his name. The toddler leans into her leg like this is his default position when strangers show up. Her eyebrows lift barely. "Ethan's not home yet." "Yet," I echo, because that one word carries a whole life I wasn't invited into. Her gaze dips to the Valentine stuff again. "Are you a friend of his?" My mouth opens on the truth and stalls because the ring answered first. I start. Her expression warms into something practiced, like she found the file in her head. "Oh, you must be the cousin." I blink. "The cousin?" She nods like it's settled. "The rich cousin. Ethan said you were coming around now." Her eyes flick to the chocolates, then the box. "He said you help out sometimes. I just didn't think you'd show up with," she gestures, careful, "Valentine's things." My stomach drops so fast it's like the porch steps moved. Rich cousin. I can hear Ethan's texts like they're playing out loud in the cold. "I'm drowning. Tuition's due. You're the only person I can ask. Please." I force my fingers to loosen before I crush the box in my hand. "I'm not his cousin," I say. Her face doesn't explode into drama. It just goes still, like a door clicking shut. "I'm his girlfriend," I say. 3 years. Long distance. She stares at me, then at the chocolates, and then at the little black box like it might contain a prank. "That's not..." Her throat works. "No, Ethan doesn't. Ethan told you I'm family. Ethan told me he's in med school. He told me he's alone in this house studying while I'm wiring money so he can make it." Her hand twists the dish towel like she wants to wring a neck through cotton. "What money?" I don't answer with an explanation. I answer with my screen. I place the heart-shaped chocolates on the porch railing with slow, careful hands, like setting down something that could shatter. Then I pull out my phone, thumb already shaking. I open my banking app and tap the folder I made, because I'm the kind of person who labels my own humiliation. Tuition.
There it is, stacked like bricks. $1,200. Memo, tuition, $800. Books, $1,500. Scrubs. Then the big one, $4,000 with his text right above it. If I miss this, they drop me. I can't breathe. Please. I turn the phone toward her. Her eyes focus like I just shoved a flashlight into them. That's, she whispers. Scroll, I say, and my voice goes thin with adrenaline. It's over 20 grand. I stopped at $20,317 because I couldn't look at it anymore. She doesn't scroll at first. She just stares at the numbers like they're a language she shouldn't understand. Then she drags her finger down the screen. Once, twice, again. Her lips part. He told me the cousin money was family help. I'm not family, and I didn't help. He took it. The toddler makes a small noise, a confused little whine, and she rubs his back without looking away from the evidence. Come inside, she says, and her calm is the scariest part. I need to sit. The entryway smells like detergent and whatever was cooked earlier, onion and garlic. Normal life, normal people, normal lies. On the wall is a framed photo. Her, Ethan, the toddler, in matching holiday pajamas. Ethan's arm around her waist like he belongs there. My stomach turns, but I keep my face still. The Rolex box in my pocket feels like a punchline with weight. At the kitchen table, she straps the toddler into a booster seat and slides a pack of crackers toward him like muscle memory. Then she sits across from me, dish towel still in hand like she forgot to put it down. How long have you been married? I ask. Her laugh comes out wrong, sharp, broken. 4 years. She taps the ring once, like checking it's not a hallucination. We have a mortgage. We have... Her eyes flick to the kid. We have him. Mortgage. The word slams into the transfers on my screen. I tilt my phone back toward myself and open the text thread with Ethan, the one I used to reread when I missed him. At the library. Group study. Professor kept us late. I'll FaceTime when I get home. I look up. Do you have statements? Anything with dates? She doesn't hesitate. She pushes her chair back so fast it scrapes. She crosses the kitchen, yanks open a drawer, and pulls out a thick paper folder. Real ink, real postage. The kind of documents you keep when you're building a life. She drops it on the table with a slap that makes the toddler pause mid-chew. This, she says, this is our life. We spread it out like an autopsy. Mortgage statement, payment schedule, amount due. I slide my phone closer. Look at January. She flips pages, finger tracking lines. January 1,497. My thumb taps my transfer list. I sent $1,500 2 days before that? Memo, tuition. Her head snaps up and her voice goes small. No. February, I say, because the numbers are better than emotions right now. She flips. Same amount. I scroll. $1,200. Books. Her hand starts to shake, and she grips the paper like it's trying to fly away. She swallows hard. He told me the cousin liked keeping us stable. Her eyes go wet, but her voice goes colder. He said you wanted to help. I wanted a future. I say. He sold me yours. A beat of silence lands heavy on the table. The toddler crunches a cracker. The sound is obscene in the quiet. She wipes her face with the dish towel like she's punishing herself. Then she looks at my phone again, closer, and points at the memos with a nail that's bitten down. Scrubs, she reads. He doesn't even own Scrubs. No, I say. He owns designer sneakers.
Her jaw tightens, and for the first time I can see the moment her grief turns into focus. "Show me the ring screenshot," she says. I hesitate, then pull up the photo Ethan sent me from the jeweler's site. Oval. Thin band. Side stones. Price blurred by his thumb like he was being coy. I angle it toward her. Her eyes flip to her own hand, then back to the screen. She laughs again. One ugly sound. He didn't save up. He just... Her voice breaks and she forces it back together. He just redirected. "Yeah," I say. "He routed." She sits back, breathing through her nose like she's trying not to scream in front of her child. Then she leans forward again, suddenly decisive. "He texts when he's leaving the library," she says, making air quotes so sharp they could cut. "He'll send something smug, like a check-in. Then we make sure he sends it." Her eyes lock on mine. "We don't do this in the kitchen." "No," I agree. "We do it where he can't pretend." We go back to the porch, the doorway, the starting point. The chocolates stay on the railing, untouched, heart-shaped and stupid. I keep the Rolex box in my hand. She has her folder tucked under one arm like a shield, her phone in the other. The air is colder now. The street is quiet in that way that makes every tiny sound feel amplified. Distant TV through a window, a dog tag clinking, a car far off. We sit shoulder to shoulder on the steps like we're waiting for a show that already sold out. My phone buzzes. Text from Ethan. "Studying late at the library. Don't wait up, babe. Miss you." My stomach lurches anyway, even with the proof in my lap. I tilt the screen toward her. She reads it once, then again. Her mouth pulls tight. "He told me he had night lab." I type with steady thumbs. "Proud of you. Drive safe." He responds with a heart like he didn't just put it on a knife. Headlights sweep the driveway. The crunch of tires on gravel. A car door thumps shut. He parks like he's done nothing wrong, like the universe owes him a clean entry. The engine cuts. Ethan steps out with his backpack slung over one shoulder, his costume, hoodie up, face already shaped into exhaustion, keys in his hand. I can almost hear the sigh he's about to perform. Then he looks up. His whole body stutters. Me and his wife, side by side, on his porch. His keys slip and hit the driveway with a thin metallic ping. "What?" he starts, and the confidence in his voice collapses. "Babe, why are you—" His wife stands first. No yelling, no shaking, just controlled fury, like a surgeon picking up a scalpel. She lifts the folder. "Explain this," she says. "And explain why your cousin showed up with Valentine's gifts." I stand to, hold my phone out so the porch light bleaches the screen bright. Transfers, totals, memos. "Explain why I've been paying your mortgage," I say. He throws his hands up, palms forward, like we're the unreasonable ones. "You're misunderstanding. It's not—" His wife steps down one stair, closing the distance. The ring on her finger flashes in the porch light and hits his eyes like a signal. "You told me she was family," she says. "You told her I wasn't real." He flicks his gaze to me, and I watch him calculate in real time what each of us knows, what lie might still stick. I reach into my coat pocket, pull out the Rolex box, and set it next to the chocolates. Black velvet, clean edges. A gift he doesn't deserve to touch. "I brought you this because you said you were struggling." His eyes drop. And there it is. The greedy little spark. Instant. Automatic. Like he forgot to act for half a second. His wife sees it too. She lets out one sharp laugh. "You wore designer sneakers while telling me we couldn't afford diapers last month?" He flinches.
His chin jerks toward the steps like he's about to push past us and get inside, get to walls, doors, control. That's the moment he almost gets it. He takes a step up fast, shoulder turning, like he can slip between us and slam the door and rewrite the scene. I move at the same time. I don't grab him. I just slide sideways and block the doorway with my suitcase-bruised stance. Phone still up, screen still glowing. No, I say, low. You don't get to go in there and start deleting messages. His wife snaps her phone up, already recording. The little red dot reflects in his eyes. Try it, she says. Give me a reason. He stops dead.
The porch light hums. The neighborhood stays quiet. Even the air feels like it's waiting. Ethan changes tactics. His face softens, voice drops into that pleading tone I used to mistake for intimacy. Please, he says to me first, like she's not standing there. We can talk. I didn't mean... Don't, I cut in. Not feelings, not meaning, numbers. I tilt my screen closer to his face. The tuition folder, the totals, the dates. His wife flips her folder open and stabs a finger at the mortgage due line like she's pointing at a bullet wound. Same months, same timing. He starts to speak, then catches himself, like he realized any sentence can be used against him when both women have receipts. He tries a different lie, bigger, faster. Okay, I was going to pay it back. I just needed time. I was under pressure. From what? His wife asks, voice calm enough to break glass. From your own greed? He looks past us toward the driveway, like it's an exit lane, like he can grab his keys and disappear into a version of himself that isn't cornered. But the keys are still on the gravel where he dropped them. He looks down at them and doesn't move. We keep dragging it back to objects. The ring on her finger, the screenshot on my phone, the mortgage statement on paper, the transfer receipts in my app, the toddler's face at the door, a living paternity test. Every time he reaches for emotion, we put a document in his hands. His shoulders sag, and the performance drains out of him, leaving something smaller underneath, something that can't talk its way out. By the time he whispers, "Please," neither of us is negotiating anymore. The house gets sold, his accounts get emptied down to the last cushion my tuition built. His wife takes their son and leaves. Ethan ends up alone on that curb with his backpack, staring at the sold sign like it's written in a language he can't charm. No money, no house, no family. Just him, under that porch light, finally seeing what happens when both versions of his life show up at the same door.